Hey guys, this is Cole from Shenanigan Studios. I'm going to be showing you guys how to download a Terraria patcher, which you can get all your favorite items and build with tons of useful tools. So first you're going to have to go to this link I'll put in the description for the tmodloader standalone forum, and from here you'll be able to download this thing that'll let you open up the mod I'm going to be showing you guys today. So you're going to need to scroll down to exactly where I am, and you'll see this big download in gold and white lettering right here. And you see this Steam bar off to the side. So it has Windows, Mac, and Linux. And this will, you'll download the one according to whichever operating system you have. So if you download the one for Windows like I have, it should show up in your downloads folder. And it'll look exactly like this if you download the right one. It should have these files and no more. And so after you've done that, if your computer says it can't download that, it can't open that file, then you're going to need to download something that can open zip files. So I'll leave this one in the description too. It's 7-zip. It's a free unzipping software that helps you open .zip files so you can look at them from the internet, usually from the internet. And so you should probably download the most recent version, which right now is the beta version for all this, the 17.0 beta. So I downloaded the one for 64-bit because that's what my Windows is operating off of, but you need to check in the settings which one's for your Windows. So after you've done that, that means you can now open from your downloads folder the tmodloader. And just to show you guys again, check it looks exactly like this one, okay? So after you've done that, you need to find your Terraria folder, which should be in Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and then you should go down to Terraria. So this is the path that I used up above, so make sure you copy that. I have Steam in my Games folder, which is not where it automatically goes. So after you found your Terraria folder, it should have the things like startserver.bat and like terraria.exe and the xnafx redis.msi. And so after you see those things, you need to go to your Terraria exe and then go here and then click rename. And then after you've done that, it'll go blue and you can rename it. Name it to terrariaold.exe. That means that once you go back to your downloads and then go to your tmodloader, you can see that it has a Terraria exe in here. Because if you had just pasted these in like we're supposed to originally, it would have replaced that old Terraria exe, and you don't want that happening. So after you've done that, you need to open your thing right here. And then you need to open a new file explorer. I'll be showing you why in a second. After you've done that, you need to go to that old Terraria thing that you had before using the Steam Apps Common going down to Terraria. So after you've done this, you need to drag this over to the side and drag this one over to the side. And then you need to highlight all of these files and just drag them in. Since I've already done this, I'm not going to do it because it replaced all the files I have, but you guys get the point. It should show up with this mod compile over here, readme.txt down here, and then start tmodloader server and all that stuff right here. So once you've done that, since you renamed it to Terraria Old, you can now click on the new Terraria exe, which means the shortcut from your desktop will work also and open this version. So once you've done that, you should load up Terraria. It should look like this with a new thing, mod sources, mod browser beta. So you can go through this mod browser and you can like look for whatever mods. You can look up on the internet which ones give you these items and stuff. I personally use one called Heroes mod. So this one gives you lots of useful tools. I'll enable it right now. So after you enable it, you need to make sure you do reload mods, which will pretty much just restart the Terraria loading screen. And you'll see right here it says enabled. If you ever want to turn it off, you can always just do disable. So I'm going to do this, this, and then play on my world, I suppose. And then it'll load up, and I'll show you guys some of the tools it has so you can use them. Currently, I think it has 25 tools that you can use, so it's very useful. Like this one right here, you can do your item browser, you can go through armor, whatever armor you want. As you can see through here, it has all the items in the game. So I use this a lot for building. If you open your map, you can teleport anywhere on the map. So here you see it changes me there. And so with that, it makes traveling around the map way easier. You can turn on God mode. You can even put your own prefixes in here so that I can change one of my weapons to mythic if I don't want to spend so much time. And one of my favorite tools is the time. So you can change it to noon or night, raining or sandstorm, or stop rain. And then you can also pause time, which means you can keep it infinitely at daytime. So that means that it'll always stay bright and it makes building way easier for me. You can also open the mob spawn. You can do bosses, NPCs, and like you can spawn a moon lord and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Also, clear items on ground is really useful if you don't want some lag in your world, or like you're cleaning up some stuff, like breaking all this sand down, you don't want to have to pick it all up in your inventory. You can just do that. And probably my second favorite is infinite reach, which means I can just go all the way over here if I'm building, break this block, or place another block anywhere I want to. That's very useful. Fly camera just means I can look around the map with my camera. And then you also have waypoints, which is a pretty cool one. So if we want to, let's say, go to my waypoint bridge, that means it teleports me over to my bridge. And I can then just teleport to wherever I want to. And if I want to add a new waypoint, I could just add one called like walkway, and it teleport me to wherever I am. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out these patchers below. Comment your favorite mods that you've seen so far. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.